Hello everyone, this is our uh, cookbook approach. So basically we are having one component which is BAW of our automation platform, which is having some case solution, but we need one more case solution to be deployed. Similarly, for process app also, we need one more process app related to cache app to be deployed. Now, like, we can do it manually, but uh, we'll show you how we can automate this by our cookbook approach. Similarly, for ODM also, which is another component of automation platform, is also not having two rule apps which we need to deploy. Now let's go to the virtual machine which is having the cookbook structure. So this is having right now two component folders. We can add more components as they come by. So right now for BAW we are having subfolders of case and process, and inside these we are having apps TWX files which we need to deploy. So similarly in process also we are having one TWX file which has to be deployed, and here logs would be stored. So here you see baw.log is there. Similarly in ODM, one log folder is there where logs would be stored, and these are the two jar files which we have to deploy. And then these are component files. BAW vol file will basically deploy only the TWX for BAW, and for ODM this WDG file will deploy ODM rule apps. Master file is the one which will have all the components. So later on, like, more people who have expertise in DataCap and FileNet etc. can place their files here. Then we have config.json. Here components can be added as this evolves more. So right now for two ODM and BAW we are having BAW details would be stored here where we need to deploy our apps. So we have provided this details. Similarly for ODM also. And then this is a component state JSON file. Here these BAW and ODM, if the apps are not deployed, these would be in incomplete state. But once the app is deployed, this would become complete, and when ODM app is also deployed, this also will become complete. This comes in handy when suppose ODM file works, it becomes complete, but then BAW fails. So if we have to run our master script again, then we don't have to like deploy ODM because it's already deployed. This helps in efficiency. So now let's come to our master file. So this is having some commands are for reading the variables from the JSON file, config.json, which I showed you just now. Then we are basically, if ODM start in that component state JSON file, if it is incomplete, then we will call this ODM file, val file. So let me show you ODM val file, how it looks like. So here we are having similarly, like, we'll retrieve ODM values from the variables which we defined in JSON file. Then we have some commands for writing what is happening in the log file of ODM. Then some commands are there for, like, since we require authentication, so username and password is being converted to base64 string. Then this is a for loop. So we are getting the files from that ODM folder, and one by one we are deploying that file. So here is a API which we are basically running. So in ODM command, if we go, this variable is having a curl command which helps in achieving that deployment. So here it is. Then once ODM is done, then we'll come to BAW. BAW also similarly will retrieve the values, and then inside BAW we are writing logs. Then we are getting files for case folder from the case folder, and then similarly for process app we are getting it from process apps. Then this is a curl command for getting the CSRF token, and this will be valid for 2 hours. Then once we have CSRF JSON token, then we'll write this to log file. Then we'll get how many process files were there in that process folder and how many case files. Then in process folder, however many files we are having, one by one we'll deploy by using this API. Similarly for case folder also, the steps which we did for process is similar to that. Then in end we'll write it to log file, and also we'll write the state of that component. Like if it was complete, we'll write it to that JSON file. So yes, now let's execute it. So let me clear the log first. This is extra. This was not required. So let me clear all of this. Now let's run this. So I showed you these apps were not there in BAW and ODM. Now they should come. And here like some logs we are also having. So like developer can debug for his purpose. So this execution has happened. Let's see the logs. So ODM log says the environment variables were retrieved, ODM rule app was deployed. 2 ODM rule apps were there, so both were deployed. For BAW also, one process file was retrieved and one case file was retrieved, and both process app and case app was deployed. So let's see in the actual environment. So right now, earlier we were having only 2, now 2 more should come. Yeah, we see these 2 have come, BakerDev and DevCache. And in this process app also one more, this L2C cache app has came. And case solution also should become 7 from 6. Yeah, here also the case solution related to cache application has arrived. So yeah, right, like this we can evolve it more, like for more components, like we are having data cap, file manager, CA, etc. We can have it